Today we're going to have a look at how ethnicity impacts on student achievement from the perspective of both a teacher and a parent. So first we're going to start with the teacher. Within the classroom, what kind of impact does ethnic diversity have on student achievement?
Yeah, there seems to be a common trend with certain ethnic groups that achieve below the average for all students, mostly these being Indigenous children, immigrants and refugee children as well. And they are normally brought up in families with a range of beliefs and values and even ideas that may differ from the majority of the class. And often these parents come from areas of low SES and don't speak English.
Wow, that's a really good point. Do you mind elaborating on that last part?
Yeah, so this creates a disadvantage for the students themselves and often the peers within the classroom because they struggle to keep up with the work and find it hard to interact with the students and even with the teacher themselves, so myself, just because of the unfamiliar environment that they're in. So consequently, the flow of the classroom is then disrupted. On the other hand, having a diverse classroom does have its benefits. Having different viewpoints and cultures brings something new to the table and have been seen to foster the development of interpersonal skills, which are relevant in other settings, for example, later on in the workplace. I just think it's about how you choose to embrace it.
Thank you. So now we're going to move to a parent's perspective. So coming from an ethnic background, do you believe that this factor hinders your child's academic performance?
Well, I believe that it shouldn't. However, unfortunately, in today's society, it does. My daughter was born in Australia, but is of Chinese descent and goes to an Anglo-Saxon Catholic school. She struggles in most areas at school, in and out of the classroom, particularly on the social side of things. However, she tells me that her teacher doesn't provide a lot of support in the areas that she's struggling in. I assume this is because of her background, and the teacher is assuming that she should be more competent in her academics. I think that it's because of a combination of factors that would disadvantage a child rather than purely their ethnicity.